but I hear nothing.
Yes, you're muted, Shadowed. I think we're all muted.
Are we?
He is still in the shadow mode.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, H, how did you make your streaming persona? How did you make it?
Oh, like my little dude?
Yeah.
In Paint? Well, in Photoshop, but I just like I don't know. There's a
South Park inspired much?
Not really. It's just simple shapes are easier to manage and easier to distinguish.
I saw that you had your name as Hoodie or on the Roll20.
Oh,
and I saw oh, the eyes just looking at you like, for real.
It's that major South Park vibes.
Basil,
Yeah.
I mean, so it's easier, especially if you're trying to crank out a lot of NPCs, to have them like super.
Oh, I'm not talking about the Basil picture. I'm talking about the other one when you can.
Oh yeah,
shift.
no, I just made that.
Shadow's trying to get our attention.
Well, you're muted, Shadow. I can't hear you.
We still can't hear you.
Yeah, we still can't hear you.
Okay, people, next time we do this, let's make a big plaque. Everyone get a piece of paper or something and just type muted so he knows next time.
Well, we didn't know until we literally got on here like a minute ago.
Wait, I think I heard Shadowed.
Yeah,
I did for a second too.
I should be there now. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
we're
we
good.
hear you now.
Yep.
Yay, we are all here.
The Shadow speaks.
Too many different places that I could be muted. All right.
Yeah.
Got it fixed. Yeah, I just wanted to do proper intro stuff. So, sorry for the delayed start. We were waiting on a member who it turns out had an unexpected nap, and it's not who you think it was.
It's the resident old man, of course.
Welcome.
It's exactly who you thought it was.
It's the resident old timer.
Had to get an old man nap.
Welcome to session 4 of Shadow Crew Adventures Community D&D on Arvin Eleron's channel with Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I am Shadowed Mage, and I am the DM and the person who's trying to control everything. And we'll just jump straight into things. So we will go next to me, right across from me on your screen. I'm going to go to Yoi, also known as Gubby. Please,
Also known as Gubby.
Please,
And Peaches.
give a little introduction about yourself and the character that you play in this campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Yoi Gawain Lin, he, they pronouns, also known as Gubby, game and fiction writer. And tonight I will be playing the Echo Knight, who is an Aarakocra, who is named Peach Candleheart. And he loves his father very much.
Very good. Then we'll go next along to Hoodie, aka Oh My God, a Truck, formerly known as No Quarter TV. I'm going to do this every time.
So good. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, I'm Hoodie. He, him pronouns. I play Artifice Alchemist. Listen, they go one or the other, and it doesn't matter. Basil Globberpot, a halfling who is still an intern.
Okay. In which case, then we'll move along to Drew. No, wait, sorry, wrong order. This is different order. We'll move along to Tilted. Sorry, correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, introduce yourself a little bit and who your character, who you're playing.
Who I am.
Your character in this campaign.
Awesome. So yeah, my name is Tilted Gaming on here. Really do appreciate you all here today. I play as Aarakocra Ranger, Gloomstalker. And I'm playing 2 different characters. During the day, I'll be playing the refined gentleman, Cruz. During the night, I will be playing the rough and gritty vigilante of the night, the aviary. Get
sorry.
Yoy to laugh every time. It's great.
And there's
It's so good and stupid. I love it.
I will just sigh in heavy disappointment every time.
Perfect.
and they're certainly not
We
related
get
at
both
all.
volumes.
All right, thank you. Drew.
Hello,
do you have your faculties enough with you to introduce yourself?
I'm Drew, and I don't know what's going on. Hello, everybody. I am Drew the Damager, and tonight I will be he him pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Tam, the elderly wizard.
Good enough.
Oh, just say the full name. Come on.
That's his subclass, by the way, is elderly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, elderly. Yeah, his entire name is Tamaran Rambatam Tambalam.
Whoa,
Lamb.
Black Betty.
He's the rambling, tambling man.
Nobody
That
rambles
would be
like our
proud of you.
Tambles.
And
right.
finally back with us tonight.
No,
Echo-
he's a new player. Everybody should know that.
Echo Alpha X5.
Hey.
What now?
Did I miss?
Hello, I am Echo Alpha on Take 5. I am Echo Alpha _X5. He and him pronouns. I will be playing a half elf wood monk open hand subclass. Yeah, and it's my first time since our premiere because I live in Europe.
Yeah.
And it's a shitty way to keep time. So I'm just got to be here tonight. So let's get it on.
Welcome back.
Woohoo!
Shush.
And
Let's go. Let's go.
you just missed the name of your character.
Oh yeah. His name is yeah. See, that's what happens when you haven't been playing for a while.
Mhm.
Anyway, I am Aldaris Aramis. And
Taurus.
Emily, if you're watching, I am supporting the Grey Shade.
Very nice, very nice.
Represent, people. Represent.
Okay. So, when last we left our valiant party, they had
Some
track-
music?
Oh, that is a good point. I'll bring up some music.
I feel like we have to keep reminding every single time now.
Let's find a good one here.
Last few times he's actually gotten it right on the bat, so he's doing great. Doing great, Sean.
Okay, let's see. Happened last time is so they had gotten to the warehouse where they had tracked down that there was a group of people who had roughed up and taken Floon Blagmar and his friend. And it was the Genterim that had taken them to their hideout, which was in a warehouse. And then the party got there. They kind of broke in through a back way through a bunch of empty old offices, with a bunch of alarmed doors.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Which we all successfully got.
Yeah,
Mhm.
got through
Nothing happened.
successfully.
Every
Pieces
single
did
one.
great.
Then they were on the second floor on a balcony looking down, and they noticed that there was a bunch of bodies. The Genterim were the bodies, but there were some Kenku who were there, and so then they managed to get a surprise attack off on this group of Kenku, and
We interrogated them.
Yeah, you interrogated them, and you also found the friend that had also been taken, which was Renair Neverember, who is the estranged son of a previous open lord of Waterdeep. And after rescuing him, Renair very much wanted to kind of join in with you to go rescue his friend Floon. And the interrogation of the Kenku revealed that the Xanathar Guild, kind of a rival crime faction against the Gentarim, who are both kind of like battling it out in terms of like behind the scenes, in terms of criminal power in Waterdeep. The Gentarim Guild got Floon and they took him away. And they know that they need to go down the sewers and try to follow a bunch of yellow painted signs in order to find the Xanathar hideout where Floon was taken to. They then also had a bit of a run-in with the city guard, and they all got given the slips of paper of being like, "Don't run into any trouble, don't commit any crimes." But they were
Like wheelless.
but it was the guards decided, the captain of the guard decided to look away of any possible misdoings that were done.
You mean the liquefied Kenku in the corner of the warehouse?
Yes.
Mm.
The one that was like
Sorry.
dissolved in acid.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then they all retired back to the Yawning Portal, or and then their respective domiciles, and agreed to regroup in the morning to try and track down an entrance to the sewer and to go find Flu.
And I, as the aviary, went ahead and told everyone that they'd be meeting Bruce first thing in the morning.
Yep. Okay.
I have a question.
Yep. Go ahead.
So who's Floon? Blackmar? I have a lot of names here that aren't that. Hold on. I have like Floop Bagman, Flan Blagmarg, Flap Blingblong, Steven Berenger. Like, are you talking about that person or?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just gotta.
He's a man of many names, just like you, really.
Because no one
It's either
can.
that or it's Hoodie's backup characters.
There it is.
No one could get his name right.
That's the running joke of this campaign for those who are new.
All right. So.
Should I go ahead and introduce myself, or do you want to just?
I'll just kind of set the stage in that, like, I think, Drew, do you think Tam would probably get there first, considering he lives relatively nearby?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so Tam will arrive first, and he'll sit at the bar, kind of wait for the others to show up, and who thinks that they would arrive next?
I'd definitely be there because I spent the night at the Yawning Portal.
Okay. So you might have already come down and you see Tam enter. And Renair also shows up. And he kind of like goes over and he stands beside Tam, looking antsy. Does everybody else kind of arrive as they will, or?
I probably arrive after breakfast, and I look somewhat morose because I am in beautifully gleaming silver plate.
Going full armor now.
Not just armor, silver armor, people.
Full silver armor, just like walking in looking kind of glum
Awkward.
and ashamed.
Uh-oh.
I'll probably be next.
Got a lecture.
So the normal messy hair is like combed painfully to the side. I'm wearing a very formal looking uniform. Gone is the cloak and like all of the alchemy supplies that were strapped to me. I'm just coming in with like a bag, like over my shoulder, looking like I just walked out of a classroom. I'm walking in and I'm already trying to mess up my hair. It's already just kind of popping out, even though it looks like it just was was brushed. I probably bump into Peach's like leg armor at some point, not looking where I'm going, just kind of in my own world. Oh, sorry.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Oh, yes, the little one. How are you this morning?
Clean. I pop up to a table and I just start out of the bag is just all the alchemy supplies that were strapped to me as I'm like starting to just get them all back out and in order.
And you, Peach, that is quite the get-up you've got going on here.
Oh, yes. This was what my father gave me when I became a full adult. And I have to wear it today because I was foolish and reckless with my health last night.
Your father sounds like a smart man.
I am done speaking with you now.
I give Peach a knowing look of like, man, parents can kind of suck sometimes. And I'm like, the hair's poking out more, and I'm just trying to get all the alchemy supplies strapped to my body.
So Aldaris, Echo.
Yep.
Would does Aldaris have a home he would have gone back to, or would he have stayed at the portal overnight?
Oh, he would probably have. I want to say the monastery, but I would think he will stay at the inn.
Yeah, fair enough.
Probably have a bit of a few knuckle bruises.
You did dish out quite a bit of hits last night.
So
yeah, well, that's him. It's got the pass for brawling.
So Aldaris probably sees everyone gathering together to go over to join them.
Yeah, well, he sits on the table by the window in full meditation.
Okay.
And as he observes Peach, he just looks towards her and goes, "You may, while you may think it's too much, I like the silver."
Peach seems to perk up a little bit.
And he hops down from the table and he gives a gentle pat on the head, on the armor.
All right. So, Cruz, do you make your appearance now?
So I am over sitting at the table near the bar, and I'm currently just set up there, posted up, one leg over the other, enjoying some tea while looking at a book in one hand. And you see this, before you guys had the aviary, who was very black feathers, like just a very shadow kind of creature to an extent. You couldn't really make him out in the dim light for the most part. But now you see this new Aarakocra in front of you guys. That is a fully silver white feathers and has flecks of gold and amber for parts of the feathers. And I'm just sitting there sipping some tea, and by sipping, it's literally sniffing the tea leaves and then dipping my whole beak into the tea.
Do you kind of rock when you do it a little bit?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome, great.
And I noticed you guys all gathering up, and I go and stand up and introduce myself, and I take a deep bow, and like, "Greetings, gentlemen. I've heard from the aviary that I'll be working with you all today."
Ah, yes, another bird person.
Yes. He's told me much about you all.
Your name was Chris? Something like that, right?
Cruz. For now,
great.
let's keep it as Cruz. I'd be more than happy to lecture you in my history later, but for now, just keep it as Cruz.
Can I insight check this person?
Sure.
Okay, sure.
But it's more so along the lines of, this is a new person that came into our weird thing about a lot of dead people who might be cutting into our money, and that's the thing. It's like, is this person here just for the money? I
Why
need
not?
to refresh this page real quick so it links up.
While Basil is doing his insight check, Peach is going to make an observation that he's never met so many bird people at once in his
Yes,
life.
it is quite rare. I was surprised when the aviary told me that there was another of our kin here. I thought he mistook you for Kenku, perhaps, but here you are. And it's good to see another of our kin. Hello.
Yes. In fact, my father mistook me for a Kenku when I hatched, but then I grew up to be hideously strong and large, as he says, and he said there was absolutely no mistake.
You do look the part for someone of your stature. Quite tall for one of our kin, honestly.
Yes, my father says that too. He read it in a manual.
Oh, is your father perhaps another of our kin?
No, but he is my father, and I love him very much, even though he has punished me today.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm sorry to hear that. What did he do?
He said I have to wear armor when I go outside now.
He's just looking out for your health, I'm certain, like any good father would.
He says that, but then he gives me this armor made of suffering and lies.
It's quite beautiful, at least.
This is true. He says if one must suffer in life, one may as well suffer beautifully.
It is of sound logic, but the armor itself will possibly weigh you down. It is a what is it to say? A thorny heart to give love, but as well a punish, and yet force one to wear something to show one's love, and yet to deny one's freedom in a way.
Yes, that is true. I cannot fly in this armor. That is why I am dejected. But it is
It
a
does give a
dejection
sense of
of
freedom,
love.
doesn't it?
Yes, that is very true.
But it is silver. It is a precious metal.
That it
Precious
is.
like love.
So the armor isn't actually made out of suffering, then. Basil looks a little dejected.
Liquid suffering, yes.
Well, like, we take emotions sometimes in the alchemy classes and we compress them down into like solid objects, but I've never done anything like more than a coin before. And a whole suit of armor, oh man, that would be crazy.
Kind of wasteful, honestly.
I'll lean over to Basil and go,
I too thought that it was literal.
Yeah, right. It would be kind of cool if it was. It just, I mean, I'd assume the wailing that would come from it would be deafening, though. Stares out into oblivion.
Right, yes.
Mental
So-
note for our DM, please gift somebody in this party like screaming clothes or something.
I'll take it.
I'm certain you would.
I look up at Peach. I can actually, I don't know a lot about enhancements in general, but I can make the suit of armor just like a little bit better. I have like a little rune crafting kit that I got for Christmas or whatever holiday theme thing is. I realized the moment I said it, it was wrong. Listen, can't go back. I got a little rune crafting kit and I've been testing it out and it works really good for like, enchanting weapons and armor. I've just never really actually had a chance to use it, but I mean, this is beautiful.
Ooh, that would be very interesting.
As we around, or however, I think it's. I don't know. I can't find a time frame here. I can make it enhanced defense, so it gets +1 AC.
Oh, wow.
through artifice.
Since you mentioned the holiday, I blame the Christmas tree right behind you.
Yeah, no, I mean, we were just talking about it. That's
It's
why it
out of
popped in my
sight in
mind.
this. It's out of sight when it comes to the stream, at least. So you don't. You can just look at the street.
Yeah, no, okay. I don't have a Christmas tree behind me. You can't see it.
No,
it's not
it's object permanence doesn't exist here.
real. Yeah.
Is it like for the +1 to defense? Is that like a liquid that we put on the armor, or is it something that we attach to it?
I mean, knowing Basil, it's probably liquid based.
Mm.
He like crafts the rune onto a set of like generalized oil. It shimmers and gains like gold fleck, and then it's it's like pour this over your breastplate and just kind of hand it to you.
Mm. So I probably sit there buffing it in while we talk to Renair, I guess, because Renair is the person that we're waiting for.
Thing
I
is that
imagine
didn't-
he's
ahead.
probably still disguised in some way because we are trying to hide the fact that we found him, yeah?
Yes.
Does he still have my mask on? That's the real question.
Oh, the
That's for
stinky
Shadow.
mask! I forgot about the stinky mask!
No, what now?
Oh, we gave him a stinky mask to hide his
Basil
identity.
was so generous with his craftsmanship.
Yeah. Yes, it was it smelled bad and it hid his identity.
Yes, he would be wearing the mask.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
pardon me for saying this, but when you said the stinky mask, I was immediately drawn back to the Doctor Who episode when the Doctor goes to the England during the World War the Blitz. I give my
Mhm.
mummy that gas mask.
Oh,
That stinky mask, I think.
And before we do continue, though, I know that Basil did do an insight, so I'm assuming. Well, does a
Was that-
13 pass first off?
A 13. Well, I guess it would be against you for like. It's more so, I guess, along the lines of.
Is there
the
a
intent
question
with
you're
which
trying to say?
Basil wants to know if Cruz is also getting cut into the payout in the same way that the aviary is. It's a money
No,
question.
Do
Right, so
not
it's-
worry about the funds. Me and the aviary split are right down the middle. We don't add any extra to it. Don't worry.
Oh, so,
So whatever
just
his
one-
split was, I get half of it.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. I just I go back to attaching all the alchemy stuff to me after handing over the vial.
He brought me in as a favor to help you all, and you seem like a very interesting group. Definitely fit him with his eccentric personality.
The level of
Yes,
dramatic
yes,
irony
yes.
here is just so great because like we know it's the Avery talking to us anyway.
No, we don't.
No, I mean like we as players know that it's the aviary talking to us, but the characters are just like, oh yeah, he would say we're weird, that kind of stuff.
All right. So Renair kind of like pipes up and he says, so are we all good to go? Shall
I'd
we?
say
Remind
so.
me
shall
again.
you
we-
all-
Remind me again. Who's Renee?
Renair
Renair.
is
Him?
I don't think I have.
Renair is the fine fellow who looks like Dupe Hagmar
Yep.
that we found in the warehouse.
Yeah.
So we originally went to the warehouse thinking that we would find Hagmar there, but instead of Hagmar, we found Renair.
Yeah,
And Renair said, "Oh no, they took my lookalike because they thought he was me. So now we have to rescue him." And we said, "We have all run out of spell slots, so that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow morning."
Yeah, we're left with just my one spell slot with, and that's it. Everyone else was out.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So-
now basically we're still on the original mission of finding Floon. It's
Mhm.
just that we've now found his friend, and we've found that there's two of them.
In
And
the more accurate location.
it just so happens mechanically that Renair, like, he's a noble, and he would be the equivalent of a level 3 rogue swashbuckler.
Hmm.
Oh. So equivalent to a Vance.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but I have to bring it up sometime. Every
Yeah.
now and then.
But this actually is straight from the adventure as written. So, and so Renair is wanting to help find his friend who was mistaken for him.
Yep.
And
well, unless you guys would go ahead. Sorry.
and then Renair also then says like because it seems like not only do I worry about Floon's well-being, especially considering we left him in whatever situation he is overnight, it seems that your patron is also waiting to hear news. And he points, and like Volo's just like sitting at a table, staring daggers at all of you.
Give him a thumbs up and a wink.
Who is this guy?
Are you asking?
I'm just asking in character. Who is this guy that's staring daggers at all of you? He seems quite upset.
Well, he is the one that tasked us with finding his friend. Unfortunately, we found his friend's friend. So I don't think he's very fond of us right now.
If he
I would have
decides
to
to
imagine.
attack, stand behind me.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm certain he won't even dare come closer than where we are.
If he dares, I will stare at him back.
So
Well-
I think it was Basil who had a copy of. No, wait, we didn't have a map. I'm making things up now. But we know where to find Mr. FB Facebook.
Yes, Mr. Facebook.
Oh, we need to find an entrance to the sewers, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Would
Mhm.
so from what I was told by the aviary yesterday, he said there was a sewers that we needed to go to find this kidnapped fellow of yours.
Yes.
Would any of you have an idea where one entrance might be? Anyone with a little bit of experience, perhaps?
Just look at Tam.
Yeah, we all look at Tam.
And then Renair says, well, there's probably a manhole entrance maybe a couple blocks away from the warehouse. Maybe we should start there?
I do believe there is, yes. Well, why don't we go check that out?
Let's go.
I have no problem. Let us ensconce to our next location.
All right. I just want to check in. Are the rest of you folks able to hear music playing in Roll20?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Okay. So it seems to
Weird.
just be.
What's that?
Do you hear the music in
Yeah.
Roll20?
Well,
Echo.
for some reason, mine is stuck on 000.
Interesting.
Whatever. So I got my own tunes.
All right.
Okay.
So, we shall perhaps go over to here.
You must go to your party before venturing forth.
Oh. Map.
Maps! I got maps! Any one of you wants to buy some maps?
Maps.
Ah, The Longest Journey. Great game.
Way down here. By the dock
We're
ward
going
and
to
the trades
the
ward.
blue dot.
Okay, trade order. Okay.
That's
Uh,
I
Zoblobs.
will try pinging
Hmm.
here.
Ah,
I
so
see
That's
it.
that's the yawning portal. In fact, I think
Uh-huh.
if I
Wait,
layer-
who's the one who's been Shadow? What's that on Net Street? What is it drawn there?
You're talking about the orange line and the blue?
The orange, no, the blue.
Oh,
The blue little scribblage.
the blue was what was it was the other tavern that Renair and Floon and Volo were all also drinking at. And it was the last place where Renair and Floon were seen.
Okay.
And then they left there and they went up to Fillet Lane by that
Which is the
down
yellow
here,
line.
this T intersection here, because that's right by the Zoblob shop, where the proprietor saw them get roughed up and taken from outside of his shop. And then the warehouse was along the orange-lined street there, Candle Lane.
I hereby dub the Orange Street Garfield Street.
And of course, you're all currently up at the Yawning Portal, which I'm pinging there. I don't know if that's showing up.
Yep.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yep. See it.
All right. So you shall all make your way back over towards the general area of Candle Lane in search of a manhole.
Yeah, probably shouldn't just randomly go in a manhole in the middle of the street where people are just naturally walking.
But this was kind of a decrepit area, right? So it's probably going to be empty-ish.
And there indeed is kind of like a back alley area right in here. Let's see if I can. Right in there. If you can see where my ping is. Or not.
No ping.
I don't. Yeah, no ping.
Are you holding the left click?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I might be on the wrong. I wonder if it's because I'm on the wrong layer.
Yeah, there
Yep.
it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So we're going down like Black Wagon Alley,
So kind of like,
essentially.
yeah, in amongst all the buildings and houses in there is a manhole that you managed
No
to
one
find.
really in sight, right? It's pretty
No.
secluded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As we walk to the manhole, I'll kind of hang back a little bit with Basil, and
Okay.
I'll kind of lean over to him and say,
Isn't it strange that the aviary would task one of his friends to join us in the daytime?
Basil's been whistling and skipping with the idea of going to a sewer. He stops and it just kind of thinks about it. Yeah, no, the aviary was like really all about this case. Seems really weird to pass it off right now. I wonder what that's
Yes.
about.
I don't know.
I mean, as long as he's not cutting into our money, I mean, I guess let them do what they want.
I mean, perhaps we'll have to ask him next time we see him.
I don't know if I trust him yet. Wait, the aviary? Yes, we
Yes,
should ask
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I don't trust this new person because they,
This
you know,
new person. No, I don't either.
they're all new and they're shiny. They don't look like they belong in a sewer. What are you gonna do down there? Get dirty and then complain about it? No, the sewer is for fun and finding new plants and weird smells. Ha.
Yeah.
I
It is a
swivel
haven.
my head
It is a
around
haven for
back-
you.
I swivel my head around backwards to look at them and say, perhaps the aviary is naturally nocturnal, much like myself, and has the ability and the means to sleep during the daytime, unlike me. I cannot do that because I have a job.
Wait, you have a job? What's your job?
I am
I
a
think-
ghostwriter for the temples.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I thought you were going to say this. This is your job.
No, this is for fun.
Ah,
That is why I'm wearing the armor. I am being punished for having too much fun.
Such is
Which
the
is-
adventuring life.
Yeah, I guess I'm technically putting off my job too, so no one's gonna miss me. So like, yeah, guess whatever. Huh? Yeah. Do you have a, Mr. Tam? You're the light person, right, for the city?
Oh no, I'm very much retired.
Oh,
But yes, I was a civil servant for the city for a long time.
and everyone's got cool jobs. Okay, well, to the sewer. I can't wait to get in there, guys.
To the sewer.
To the sewer. When we get there, I guess when we find the manhole, I will do what is necessary to lift the metal up. I assume it is quite heavy and will require application of muscle.
The manhole cover is easily lifted,
Hmm.
Alarming.
almost as if it's been replaced by a lighter copycat.
In that case, when I lift it up, you know when you pick up something much lighter than you expect?
Yeah.
I just go.
Yeah, when you think the milk jug is full and you slam it into the top of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So basically, when it's lifted up, it's basically like Team Rocket just blowing off to the wind.
Yeah.
Team Rocket blasting off again.
So I'm just stuck lifting it like this, and I go, well, I don't know what I expected. When I step aside and
And someplace in Waterdeep, there's a poor sod who gets bonked on the head by a big copycat of a sewer grate.
It's fine. It's
Or
made out
manhole
of
cover.
cardboard. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
and if you
Yeah,
look
he's made a gargoyle. You're right, yeah.
and if you look down, you can see that it looks quite dark down there and very smelly.
oh,
Can I drop down? Can I just pick up like a pebble on the road and then use my magical tinkering to make it emit light and then drop it down?
Sure.
Awesome.
Wow. Suddenly, the potion maker, the alchemist, has become the light master.
is there an order in which we want to descend? Because I'm imagining we want the person with the highest AC to go in first.
I do not mind if you'd like me to be in the front or back. Yeah. I can either guard the
You
flank
can venture
or
first.
stay in the front.
You can venture first.
By all means.
I will
just-
be behind you.
I start immediately descending down.
Basil was like halfway into the sewer and looking up at all you guys discussing very, very strategically how to go down. What are you guys talking about? You
I
can
just
pull me up.
peek my head out. as,
Aldara
like,
says nothing and just follows behind Swain.
Mr.
I will
Cruz.
I will help the old man down the ladder, and then I will very carefully go after him so as to not crush his arthritic bones.
Yes, thank you very much, young man.
Well,
And when I get down there, I'll cast dancing lights.
Yeah,
So
I
like-
was
I like
basically
to move with us.
I was basically just
Actually-
about to light a torch, and then I see you just cast it. Like, oh, okay then.
actually, what would have been more fun to see is Tam on top of, like, on the back of Peach, and just keeping his arm around her, and just go, "Don't drop me now."
All right. So, a putrid stream flows along this sewer tunnel, which leads in
Ugh.
two directions. In one
Ye
direction,
Gods, that's awful.
you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in
Most
yellow
distasteful.
paint.
Hmm.
A palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference. So,
They didn't even try and hide it. Okay,
Hmm.
well, that's the way we go, right?
Mhm.
The yellow brick road, I believe you all said.
mhm.
So I take it I'm gonna just go down towards that path as long as we all confirm that.
Did
Okay.
we get a map of this sewer?
Not quite yet.
I feel like we're in a puzzle.
There will reach a point at which I will switch you over to a new map.
All right. So I'm just gonna be at the front. I'm gonna have my sword and shield at the ready just in case.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start slowly making my way down the tunnel itself, following the path that we had already suggested.
Well, maybe H. How long does this? What was it? A light enchantment? How long does it last?
Oh, the moment the dancing lights were cast, I let go of it because we have dancing lights now, which are far more useful for us.
I was thinking
That's
Basil
a
can
Tam's
go in
question.
Basil can go in front while Tam is in the back.
Yeah, but I could have I gotta because it's 4 lights, so I can have
Okay.
one
Okay.
in the front, 2 in the middle, and 1 in the back.
Yeah, you can kind of like keep leapfrogging them too, basically.
Yeah. I just imagine a square instead, just going around us.
4 torch-sized lights within a range of 120 feet.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
The LED of the medieval century.
I'm gonna ask a gross question, but it is most certainly a Basil question. Basil will be opening up the nostrils to try and smell if there's anything suspicious here beyond human stuff, or I guess excrement of the city, right? Like we're looking for is there anything hidden here? Is there like any type of black powder stuff? Is there any type of like poison stuff mixed into any of this? Is this a trap waiting to happen? And it's just gonna be walking forward, kind of like wafting the smell in, just being on the lookout for any of that.
Okay, good to know. You do not notice anything that should be out of the ordinary for a sewer in
Great.
the immediate vicinity.
And I'm just sitting there walking at the front. I just hear Basil just.
Yeah, it's
So,
very loud.
so in the marching order, where is Peach?
I am in the back.
Peach is in the back. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like backpack or
Yeah.
I would be last in line, I think,
Yeah.
if Tam
Mm.
is last in line.
and like
Yeah, because Peach held me down and then came down.
and this is kind of like a 5-foot wide tunnel. So in terms of like battle map kind of situation, it would be single file.
So I'm at the very forefront,
Okay.
and then I believe Aldaris is right behind me. Then it would be Basil, and then it would be Tam, followed
Okay.
by
Peach.
Peaches.
I just know that Peach has, is it a glaive of warning?
Yes.
And
And
So Peach would be 20 feet back from the start of the line.
mhm.
And the glaive of warning triggers within 30 feet?
Hey,
Yes. 30
we
feet.
gotta start somewhere from character arcs. This is how we learn.
Yes. I and any
Okay.
of my companions within 30 feet of me cannot be surprised. Except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
Okay.
We're
Aha, take
5.
that.
And we're 5, so essentially you should have been in the middle.
Yes, but everybody
The idea
is
was
within
to block the flanks.
Yeah, but everybody is within 30 feet of me, and the hallway is only 5 feet wide, so everybody is still within the area of.
Actually, it would be 25 feet because there's also Renair who makes 6.
Yes.
Oh yeah, where is Renair?
He'll be probably.
We just
Yeah,
forgot
where's
him.
Probably right in the middle.
I would consider him. So like if it's going like Cruz Basil, then probably Renair.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Tam, Aldaris, Peach.
Aldaris is right behind me, so
Oh,
it'd be
Aldaris.
like
Okay, so then
Yeah.
Renair's somewhere in the middle there.
Okay.
He's right
Yeah.
after me.
Yeah.
Between me and Tam, there's a Renair.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right, because this is important.
Mhm.
Um,
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. By the way.
so after about an hour of following the yellow marked signs to go through various passageways through the sewer tunnels, you eventually come to a spot where you can see a three-way intersection up ahead, and Peach's glaive of warning starts glowing blue, or gives off whatever kind of signal that it is that there is danger up ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what does it do when it warns everybody?
Well, it doesn't actually say how it warns you. It just warns you of danger.
I warned you.
I mean,
Can it just go-
it is based on Sting from Tolkien's writings. So
Oh, I thought you were going to say from the 1984 Dune movie, in which case, it gets all oily and then tries to wrestle you.
So-
I was about to say, you get the sense of a disappointed father figure right at your shoulder going, no. That's how you know you're in danger.
so some kind of like magical prod in
Yeah,
your
it's
mind.
like a magical prod in your mind.
So,
And it feels
quick
like
question.
a disappointed dad.
Quick question for you, Shadow, because you said
Yeah.
it splits off into 3 paths. Does the path like open up past where we're at, essentially, like since it's at 5 feet, and does it span out then, like into a room?
From the direction you are coming, you can basically see that like it continues on straight past this point, and then there's also like another one coming in perpendicular.
Okay.
We're getting to a cross.
Yeah, because it's
So like a fork in the road, essentially.
it's like a T intersection.
So, does anyone want to tell me what that sound was? I heard a very unfamiliar sound as we got close to this fork in the road.
Felt like my dad was disappointed in me, which, I mean, is normal, I guess, but it felt even more.
That is the feeling of being warned.
Oh,
And then
There is danger up ahead.
drifting
I
into
see.
view from the perpendicular path coming in, there is
no.
a so you can see like near the intersection, one of the familiar yellow symbols is marked on a wall nearby, and then floating into view is a spherical grapefruit-sized creature, and then it rotates, and you can see a central bulging eye and 4 stumpy eye stalks coming out of it, and it bares
No.
its teeth and hisses at you, and like
I hate that.
and
That is so gross.
Oh! Thanks for the warning, by the way. To arms!
Roll for initiative?
Yep.
I
Roll
guess.
for initiative.
We all just shoot it, right? And then it dies, and we move on.
Just shoot it in the face.
Don't forget to select the token before rolling initiative.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
I
we
would love
can't do that
to.
because we're
We
not
don't have a
in the
battle
map.
to do that yet.
Hold on here.
Okay, so
I
don't
will-
roll yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not yet.
Okay.
Now we are.
Hey.
A
Okay, we shouldn't see where all the enemies are, so no one look at the enemies.
Yeah, no one look at
They're
the
all
screen
there.
right now. We
Don't look at
gotta.
them.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Please hold while I get this
Hold.
fixed.
Wait a moment.
Avert your eyes.
What are you talking about?
Now I can look because I'm blind, right? That's how this is gonna work out. So I'm not memorizing where they all are because I'm, can't see them. So,
Yeah, I'm not looking at it at all either because it's not like I'm in the front of the order or anything. And yeah.
there it is.
Oh, now everything's gone. The black mass. The void has come.
Okay.
The fog of war.
I'm just going to do this for now because
Okay.
you actually come into this kind of later than this point, but just in terms of so you have some kind of way of imagining what's going on.
So are we here or here?
I would say probably around here.
Okay, so for the purposes of this combat, you are at the bottom, like below the circle.
Oh, we're here.
So
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
And then I'm going to-
Then Go ahead.
Sorry, and then like once this is done, I'm going to change it because this is technically you come to the rest of this map later, but this serves its purpose for the T intersection part, where you are encountering this monster. Got it? Okay, so now I will bring in your tokens. Peach.
Hello.
Tam. Is this working correctly?
Are you putting it on the token layer?
Tokens are invisible to me at this moment.
Yeah, please hold.
Game.
Oh, there it is.
Our tokens have been. Never mind.
All but one.
Oh!
Okay. And I'm missing.
Holy butts.
Holy butts indeed.
Missing
All right.
me and Neverember.
Oh, right. That's what
Where
happened.
did Birdman go?
The Birdman.
He went to the Oscars and gave Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger the flip.
Oh, there he
Harvey
is.
Birdman, attorney at law.
That's it, idiot.
Hey.
What am I gonna do? I was prepared to go first.
Do I have an actual proper... I do. There he is. Actually, he must be better than level 3. If he has that many hit points.
He's extra special.
I'm not telling you how many hit points he has, but he has a lot more than the rest of y'all.
That's great. Renair,
That'd be
you can
great.
carry.
Yeah, please. He's a swashbuckler. He doesn't even need us. He can just go out, get sneak attacks, and come back. So, like, yeah, you're on your own, bud.
I mean, we're kind of single file at the moment, so it's going to take a bit for us to all file out of here. In fact, I don't know how Basil's first turn's going to go here.
I can move through anyone that's taller than me. So I
This
can
is
move up to the
true.
front, shoot, and move back.
Okay. And NPCs. Renair. Okay, make sure you're selected. Okay, so that should be a 15. Okay. Does this look correct then, our order?
I
Basil's...
believe we're good.
I believe I'm-
Oh, wait, no.
after
Aldaris and
Aldaris.
Basil need a swip.
Yeah.
Or swap. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
And in the initiative order, so we're having Basil with a 23, and then Aldaris.
I think we both have the exact same tied dexterity because I'm also at 16 in dexterity.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then we need Creatures and monsters. There it is.
Oh, he's so tiny.
Nice little tiny guy.
Hey, look at the little guy.
Okay, there we go.
Remember, it's disgusting though, so
Yeah.
Perfect. That means its blood is going to be super good.
oh boy.
Actually, we'll go with this. The usual fight
The
music.
huge.
Okay, so we have
I hear
our...
music.
Okay,
Excellent.
you hear this one? Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
I wonder if it's just the custom Travis Savoy music that you're not able to hear. That'd be interesting. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Damn you, Travis!
No, I could hear it.
But
Yeah, but
anyway.
I
I
think it was
can't for some reason.
everyone but Echo could, I believe was
Oh,
the
really?
situation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so this aberration type of monster, eye stalks, big bulging eye, kind of large grapefruit sized, floats into view, and combat is triggered, and Basil gets to go first.
Are we? Quick question.
Yep.
Are we walking through like muck and grime, or is it dry here?
Yes, no, it's difficult terrain.
So, Basil
We can just
is
basically think Shawshank Redemption.
So is the cross that we're at? Is it with this like weird like donut circle in it as well, or is it? Can I see through this nonsense?
I'll say that you can see through it.
Okay. Basil is going to immediately duck under Aldaris's legs while pulling out the giant crossbow that is normal sized to everyone else. As he's doing that, he takes one of the vials out that has like runes etched into it, dips it into this muck to scrape some of it in while it glows, and it turns into acid as I hoist it onto the end of a bolt, aim it as I get over to here, and cast Acid Splash. Oh, I'm going here. I'm tiny. I'm gonna cast Acid Splash on this dude.
Okay.
So that is you. Cast it. Nope, that's just the
Idea
damage.
feisty little halfling.
Just the damage. Roll the
Oh.
spell.
Oh, the spell saves just 13.
Why? Oh, it's a spell save, right? So spell save on
Yeah.
you, 13.
13 DC dexterity.
Dex saving throw.
We'll take the first one there because then I didn't understand.
Sure,
take the
of
D6.
course.
Yeah,
You
I'll take
wouldn't
the
want that
D6.
second one.
Okay, so it got a 14 on a Dex saving
Okay.
throw.
Ooh.
So then that's I just shoot past it, splashes off the wall, muck and grime everywhere. I just look back at Cruz going like, all right, bud, you're up.
Gladly.
That's it. That's all I got.
Does it run back between our legs,
I
or
can't, it's
He
difficult
can't,
terrain,
it's
so that's
too
all of
much.
my movement. But you can move through me. I'm a free space, basically.
Yeah. All right,
If you
so
fight on top of me, I'm difficult terrain.
me and Aldaris are the same dexterity and everything, so do we just want to go with whoever prefers to go first here?
Yeah, you can decide amongst yourselves.
I think since we don't want to block each other, I should go first. Is that cool with you, Echo?
I'm good with that.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move up.
And suddenly
And-
reveal yourself.
And then I'm going to swish my short sword and take a slash at it.
Okay.
$14 hit.
14 does indeed hit.
Sweet.
Okay. And then since it's my first round in initiative, I get to go again, so I'm going to take another swing with the short sword.
Okay.
And that will also hit, so let's go and roll the damage. All right, 8 damage.
So
Hmm.
eight total.
Yeah, 8 total piercing.
Oops.
and I don't have any other move to use, so I'm just gonna stay in front and kind of like guard Basil, so that way it has to prioritize me.
Okay. Should make that better on the stream side. Okay. So that is Cruz. Cruz is done. So now we go to Aldaris.
Yeah, I saw the ping twice.
Oh, he was just double checking his initiative. You good?
So it's a behemoth, right? It's like an aberration flying in the air, right?
Yeah, it's an aberration of sorts, kind of like a very mini beholder.
Yeah. It's grapefruit
Yes.
size is what he said, so it's not that huge.
Yeah, it's a baby
actually-
beholder.
Little mini boulder.
If you put it in a holder, it's a baby Bjornder. No.
Oh my god.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that I had to say it.
I bet you
Oh,
don't.
You
I'm
love
sure,
the
I'm
idea,
sure.
but when it said it just turned the sewer as a sewers. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go and get up close to the medieval bastard. To go and do a flurry,
This
hand to
area
hand
open,
strikes.
and you can move through me, just for clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he already did. Who? I'm here now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, we'll roll, but
I guess simple weapons can. Oh, oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with normal rolls. There isn't any.
Give him the punch.
Oof. Just
That's
10.
a 10. That's
No.
a miss.
Yeah. But I think you have. Is it flurry of blows? You can do more.
Yep.
Offhand attack is also like a gimme here,
Okay.
with unarmed.
Yeah, I only got unarmed strike and dart listed, so
You can do 2 unarmed attacks and flurry of blows to get 4 or something, or is it 3? It's something along those lines. You get
I think
a
you,
crazy
don't you have
bonus.
to don't you have to hit to do flurry blows?
No, you just that's
No.
just a bonus action. Or
Oh, okay.
yeah,
is it?
flurry of blows is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then never mind about the offhand attack. Oh, you get 3 attacks because flurry of blows is 2 attacks. Got it.
So now you make 2 more unarmed strikes, essentially, Elders, if you want to spend the key point on flurry of blows.
they're gonna hold it for now. Just a little. It's just a little beholder, so nah.
Okay.
Okay. Then we'll. Did you want to move away, or will you remain up and close in its space?
Move to the other side. Keep him
Yeah.
cornered.
Alrighty. Okay. So Renair, it's Renair's turn. Renair will move up to here at least. And he. Does it work the other way around, where like if Basil can move through larger creatures' spaces, can they move through Basil's space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm a free space basically for my allies.
Okay. So he'll just move right up past, and then
Straight into the wall.
we're ruling
It's
that
open
that,
there.
that that it's actually
We're ruling
open.
that isn't actually a wall. It's just
Yeah.
a place where he can be.
What can I say? I'm picking.
So then Renair gets to do a multi-attack, which is 2 rapier hits.
NPCs are so busted, dude.
So he's at least level 5, is what you're telling me.
And the first one's a critical hit.
Okay,
Oh.
well,
Does he
this
get that with sneak
is
attack,
not
too?
living long.
And the second one is also a 24.
What's happening?
Stop trying to be my Shakuna. Shakuna can do better than this.
Well, dang, son.
All right, so we're gonna go home.
Damn,
and
boy!
Renee got this.
Why didn't he just go rescue Floon by himself?
Yeah, how do you not get out of the Kenku trap? Like, what's happening?
He
Oh,
was tied
it's
up.
probably
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
probably the classic take along crew and just make them have it while he goes and rescues everybody and everything. All that shite.
so on
The
the
Expendables.
critical hit, that will be
Stop,
Well-
stop. He's already dead.
8 plus 4 is 12 plus 9
Okay, all right, 21.
is
Sure.
21 on the critical hit one, and then he got a full 12 on the second hit. So
So, yeah, just a casual 33.
Just
Yeah,
a casual 33, no problem.
NBD.
a light breezy 33 at level 3. Nice.
Uh-huh.
So Renair manages to come running up, and he just absolutely chops off its eye stalks and then skewers it straight through the eye, and then it falls into the muck dead.
I
Well,
sheath
then.
my sword and I just kind of. Good job. Way to go.
I'll turn around and look at Peach and go, "Oh, that was easy."
You guys didn't even need to do it.
Yes, it was extremely easy.
Can I immediately get about this small grapefruit body and see what it's got? Can I get like a nature check in? I need poisons, my man. I don't know how to explain this any better. I need to get in there for science.
He's gonna go and look at the skewered eyeball and see what liquids come out of it. You know?
He's going to huff the body.
Oh boy.
Basil's gonna go Gollum on all the body parts and all the goo and everything. My precious.
With a 17, can I get a vial of liquid from this bad boy?
Yes, you can, and when you eventually manage to refine it into something, it will do necrotic damage.
Awesome. Love to see it. I'm gonna write that down 100%. Can I make like a necrotic poison? Shut up. That's amazing.
And in fact, you managed to harvest 2 different kinds of liquids from it. One that can do necrotic and one that can just do paralyzing.
It's Christmas. Sorry, it's whatever is
Wow.
the holiday here. It's a holiday.
Oh.
It's
Welcome to the
We just
party,
passed
pal.
St. Patty's Day, you know.
it's St. Patrick's Day. It's D&D St. Patrick's Day. Beautiful. What a St. Patrick's Day miracle.
Congratulations.
Muzzle
And he's just sitting over in the corner, just sniffing all the.
I'm licking like the eyeball juice. It's mortifying to look at.
Cue the sax tune.
I see
regret-
how the aviary takes to you all. You're a very fun bunch, I can tell.
I regret
Particularly
nothing.
you, and I just point at Basil and it's like, I'm gonna watch you.
There's like a light amount of blood around my mouth that's like green. What?
I don't need to tell you that this isn't normal, I hope.
It's normal where I come from.
Fair enough. Let us continue.
The bigger question is, how is our companion reacting to all what it's seeing and experiencing?
So
Mortified.
Renar's just like, oh, that was invigorating.
Oh boy.
I look at Renair. You want like a vial of eyeball juice? I mean, you got the kill. so it's only right.
I don't have the skills to do anything with eyeball juice, and you seem
Okay,
like
fine.
you have the skills to do something much better with it than I could. So you should hang on to it.
Well, thanks. It does go good in like a nice hot cup of milk, though.
I will
Just
walk
retching
up
over
here
on the side.
and see Basil with all of the shit all over his face and say,
Yes. Eyeball juice,
Yeah, for
Hell
the
of a
peril
drug.
aspect, it's gonna be really good.
Yes.
I have absolutely no reference for what is normal humanoid behavior, so I just let this pass quite happily.
So I like the idea. 10 years down the line, Peach is in a grizzled adventuring party. They kill one of these things. No one harvests the eyeball juice. Peach is just like, what are you doing? That's good eyeball juice.
Gotta collect the eyeball juice.
You gotta get yourself that yum yum, I say.
Oh my.
Yeah. Basil
And when Basil gets a job as a bartender, he makes his own drink, and he comes with a special ball, an ice ball which just looks like an eye.
an all poison bar. I love it. Love that idea.
All right. So after dealing with the mini beholder-like aberration, you press on following some more of the yellow signs for about another 5 to 10 minutes, and then eventually you find yourselves coming down. Please arrange yourselves as if you're coming down the eastern path on this map.
So like this way, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'll just put myself right here.
So I think if Bruce
Goes
is...
Basil next.
Yeah,
Is it-
behind me.
Oh, okay.
Are-
I'm confused.
Are we going?
Is this front or is this front?
I think the front is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to go the other way, H.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Oh, sorry. Approaching. Full 180.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
Approaching
okay,
from.
so
Approaching from the east. Sorry.
he just
approaching
wanted to
from
do
the
it for
east.
the fight itself. That's why. I get
Yeah.
it.
So,
I get it.
So we came up. We came up from here, and then we had to go.
We
Yeah.
essentially
that-
came from this way, and we had the fight. I'm assuming at this corridor, but it was too tight for it to make it work in a battle map, so he just placed us over there.
Well,
Oh,
I repurposed this map also for that battle because there is no map specifically for that battle, but this is the map for the next area immediately after. That also happens to have a T intersection. So,
People, this isn't a sewer. This is a maze.
yes,
Yeah,
it is.
So we're entering from here, correct?
You are entering from the east. You're heading west.
okay.
Okay.
So wherever
let
Cruz
me-
is, that's where.
Yeah, so let's push it back a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go like right at the. Does that work? Hold on.
Great.
Yeah, I think that works. I can sit right at the T, and then we just have everyone else form in the line properly.
Okay. Like that?
I don't
So
know, I have
Alderis
to go
needs to be
somewhere.
behind me. So you'd be right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
After the fight,
Okay,
well, like,
Cuphead, get in line. You
never remember, you're
redhead.
pretty strong. You could lead. Just kind of like push him out to the front.
We can say that he's so fired up from killing the beholder thing that he just runs off in the front. We're like, okay.
All right.
Well, he is a redhead, so.
Is this not working?
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
Well, the stream isn't a stream without some tech difficulties.
Of course.
Okie dokie. I think that is enough revealed appropriately for now. So now I will put... sure. Renair can lead.
All right, sure.
He's all
By
fired
all
up.
means, good sir.
I like the idea of Cruz saying that as Renair runs off, all charged up on killing stuff.
All right.
Now we
Characters.
just need the now we just need the Dr. Lively on the dun 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 dun.
So you approach this area from the east, slogging through 1 foot deep water and sewage. That's like a
That
third.
must be a pleasant.
That's like a
smell.
third of the way up Basil. Like probably like
yeah,
above
it's a
his.
third of me.
So the main sewer tunnel expands into a circular hub with a pair of arrow slits carved into its outer walls, directly across from each other. Make note of this. Two passages continue on to the north and south. A stone door is set into the back wall of a stone ledge to the west.
So, say we were here. This is above or below?
So this little bit here
Mm-hmm.
is a ledge kind of like to the side and above the level of the sewage and water.
I see.
And then there is this door on the ledge.
I'm gonna ask a mechanics question that
Yep.
you don't feel free to say no to this. So the arrow slits are technically, they're a crack in the wall where the arrows can come out. Can I mend them? Closed?
No.
Okay, great. I have to ask. You gotta ask.
Yeah. So those arrow slits, you can see them, are on the southeastern and northwestern kind of corners of the
Of the circle?
roundabout. Yeah, of the circle here and
So here and here. Oh, there.
yeah.
Mm.
So, as you approach, do you do so stealthily or not?
Well, I guess that kind of depends on our front guy here at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's just kind of trudging through, like making a normal amount of noise.
Okay.
Okay.
A normal amount of noise.
Yep. We will make the same approach, a normal amount of noise.
Okay.
Okay.
Question.
Yep.
I'm in the back. How soon do I see the arrow slits in the walls?
Like pretty much as soon as you enter the like circular area.
Okay.
Actually, another question: how much noise would Peter's armor make?
Yeah, there'd be a decent amount of like metallic rubbing and clanking going on from full plate.
Yeah.
Just clanking and sloshing. NBD.
I just want to make sure that there's no like loud noise going on.
How much does the armor cover? Actually, that's a question.
Oh, it's full plate, so it should be every, like, pretty much square inch of Peach's body.
Yeah, it just says plate. That's all.
Not half
Because
plate or anything
we
like
could
that.
just say you
No.
are warforged.
Kind of.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, like full plate, like kind of like knight armor.
Mm.
All right.
Because I'm assuming that by the time I enter the circle,
Mm-hmm.
that everybody else would have already gotten there before me because I am in the back.
Well,
Okay. When you do enter the circle, you kind of get the magical prod in the back of your mind that's kind of like danger, but question mark?
Oh. So I guess what I do is I look around. I guess I wouldn't see this because I'm entering from this side.
Yeah.
So I would only see these ones and not these ones, I'm guessing, yeah?
Sure.
Are the cracks in the wall something I could stick my glaive through? Like, could I stab somebody through it?
Not easily. It's
Could
more.
I fit a dart in there?
Well, yeah. It's something that you could like. It's probably only like a couple inches wide, maybe about like a foot tall.
Could I plug it up with mayo?
You have
Is
mayo?
2 gallons.
mayonnaise
I
an
can make 2 gallons
instrument?
of mayo.
What?
saying.
It's,
I'm sorry, what?
I can make 2 gallons of mayo. Listen, this is a
With
normal thing that all
what?
our
It's,
alchemists can do. We
it's-
can just make 2 gallons of mayo per day.
it's definitely something that like an arrow can be fired through, or you could put like a dart through. You can like get up close to like look through it.
Hmm.
What a great idea.
That's
Yeah,
a
that
great
seems like
idea.
a bad idea.
Could I instead shoot somebody through it?
I mean, if you think there's someone there, but like it'd be hard to tell without looking through.
Yeah, but who needs to do that? My father told me to be proactive in dealing with dangers. That's why I have armor on.
Well,
I-
just for a day.
Just for today.
Okay, so I have an idea,
Mm-hmm.
guys. So
Uh-oh.
I rolled Alter Self elixir for my experimental elixir for the day. We saw the dead guy that had the tattoo of this last night. He's dead. We know he can't come back to harm us, but we saw his dead body, which means I could transform into him.
Well,
and
that would
pretend like I'm
only help
bleeding
you
guy.
get through, though.
And then when I'm through, I can poison everyone? Question mark? I don't think beyond the first step.
So could I, Shadow?
I could give
could
this to
I
someone.
put my ear towards like the wall, not on the crack itself, but like to hear if anyone's behind the wall?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Why do I keep getting the feeling that Basil is just turning into another version of Easel
Oh, Basil's much nicer.
with all the titles in the world?
That's a 12 from Cruz.
Indeed.
You hear some very ragged and gruff snoring.
Snoring.
Hmm.
Oh my.
Could I go and make my way over to the other one and do the same?
Yes, you hear the same thing.
All right, I go back to the group and like, it appears we have come at a great time, friends. There appears to be some sleeping guards beyond these walls.
Peach says, I can teleport in and give them a mighty surprise.
But then
Can
how would you
you?
be able to get out?
In the
I could
armor?
teleport out also.
Well, that is an approach, but what if there's more than one guard?
Well,
Perhaps we
that's
could
why
just-
we have the rest of you.
The question.
We wouldn't be able to get in there, though. That's the problem.
Well, if you could get me in there, I could
Question
poison them
that
all in their sleep.
remains. The
Perhaps we
question
could
that
just be
remains
quiet and
is.
sneak by.
The
We could
question
sneak
that
by.
remains is. The question that remains is, if you teleport in, will they? They most likely will wake up because of your armor.
Probably not.
Even now, your armor is. It is silver. It is a metallic compound. It has already made a little bit of noise as we have roamed through the sewers.
Sure, you can be very fast.
Of course. I simply use my logic and I wish to explore all the options before we come to a conclusion of how to advance forward.
So, Shadow, just so I'm clear, this is like an actual opening we could go through, right?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
But
So
this
these are
is-
walls. But that is.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, maybe I, like, traced back to where that hole in the wall would be and see if I could find, like, an entrance to wherever this is. So that way, if we did want to go with the loud plan, we could easily get to our fellow avian compatriot.
Technically, the only points of access currently, like that you would be able to spot, is the door and the two arrow slits.
I see.
Mhm. Well, we have established that I can teleport with Basil. So
Yes.
All right. All right.
yeah. So would you be open to me bringing us here via teleportation, and then we try to get through this door? Maybe?
Well, I think we're already in this area, and we haven't woken them up yet. As long as we're not
Yeah,
making
because
loud
this
noise.
seems like a ledge that's above, so we could get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just like a foot off the ground. This is like
Yeah.
the to my waist ledge.
Okay. In that case, I could just check now to see if the door is locked and if we can go in if we wanted to actually engage in combat.
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do. Basil just gives you the thumbs up as you're getting up on the ledge. Yeah.
Is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
Oh. I look back at everyone and I go, yeah.
check for the traps, the wire traps.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I could, for whatever reason, check to see if they've trapped this door.
All right, give me an investigation check
Investigation? Not my strong suit.
for traps. Yeah, I think that would be an investigation check.
I mean, it's a 3.
I don't think that would have worked.
Nope, definitely no traps here.
Well,
Nice,
yeah.
I think that's great. So, I look back at the group to see if they are yay or nay on going in.
Well, it looks like we don't have much of another choice at the moment, so I'm all for it.
Okay, I very carefully open the door.
Okay. Get to reveal more stuff.
Everything explodes.
Wow. So much more stuff.
Just,
Okay.
Oh my goodness, there's
Are you
so
kidding
much.
me?
Is it another door?
Here we go.
Yeah, a little short hallway with another door.
Well, great. I poke my head out to tell
What else is new?
I tell everyone that that's what we've discovered, and I repeat the process on the next door. Is it locked? Is it trapped? Etc.
Is the whole teleportation ability you can do countless times, or do you have a limited time of using it?
Peach's teleporting ability?
Yeah.
I can basically use it as much as I want. But in battle it counts as a bonus action.
You do notice that there is another arrow slit hole
Oh.
right there.
Hmm.
Oh, great. Let me see. I'm just checking my inventory right now.
Take your time.
Okay, so I see that there's an arrow slit hole. And I haven't been shot, so I'm guessing no one's seen me. I peek through it.
Kate, if you peek through it, let's see, how much would you be able to see? I'll just let you see pretty much the whole thing. There is
Oh, nice, a vulture.
Okay, so I see somebody
Yeah.
at the other arrow slit.
So I see at the other arrow slit there is a goblin with like a short bow and a quiver of arrows on its back, and like sitting on a stool, and like it has its head on its hand, and it'll like.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to check for traps and also to see if this door is unlocked. So investigate again.
Sure.
What's a 9?
Going, it's better.
It's
Um,
better.
It's a
It's
little
better.
bit better.
At a very cursory search, from what you can tell, there are no traps. This door is also unlocked.
Okay. And there are no traps, or there is a trap?
There are no traps.
Okay. I let the group know that there's somebody sleeping in that like little turret chamber, I guess, and I open this door very quietly.
Okay.
Well,
So
What?
much more space.
Okay, no, there's okay. Whew. I thought that was it.
well,
I'd like to think that the sleeping goblin took some non-drowsy allergy medicine and
He's just out.
and happened to fall asleep.
Hello, cajoling lace. Past the
Hey,
toes,
cajoling
y'all,
lace, what's
y'all
happening?
being robbed, robed,
Pass the toes.
y'all being
Uh-huh.
robed.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, robed.
okay. So in this room, old, very rusty, deteriorating weapons and threadbare clothing litter the floor of this room.
Okay.
There also seems to be like broken down, like old weapon racks and like clothing hangers.
Okay. While everybody is in here, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Okay.
Since now there's like, a sleeping person and all. So yeah, everyone gets plus 10 to stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, and I guess the decision now as a group is, do we want to let that dude continue sleeping, or do we...
Do we give him a rough awakening?
Yeah.
Well, the only concern I would have would be possibly waking up another on the other side.
That sounds like one vote for not waking this dude up.
I say we sneak past.
Okay.
Same.
We sneak
I s-
past.
All
I
right,
stand by Tam.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and again, since we pretty much were volunteering me to lead for a bit, I guess I'll go to the front this time.
Yeah.
Group stealth.
Do you want us
or-
to make any stealth rolls for the passing the goblin?
I mean, if you really want to, you can, but like you'll all be able to.
Sleeping and we have pass
Succeed.
without trace would be kind of hard.
Yeah.
I kind of want Pierce to do it.
Oh, because does
Disadvantage on stealth, but plus
disadvantage
10
on
is-
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
get
like-
disadvantage. Okay, so I'll roll. Sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
of the
you're
armor.
gonna have to. Yep. You just gotta roll it twice.
Roll twice. Roll. That's a natural 20 and a 17.
I feel like we're
Nice.
I think you're good. You got
good.
like a
That's 20. It's a casual 32, right?
Just casual NBD.
not
casual
bad
32.
at all.
Okay. So we're sneaking. Lead the way, Cruz. Which way are we going?
Seems there's only one path that we may take, so I guess we're gonna go down this way.
Okay. Scooch, scooch, scooch.
Scoot, scoot, scoot. I'm assuming this is like an overhang or something that I'm just underneath.
So yeah, so there was actually like stairs down this passageway that you went down, and so that like you're actually like basically at a level underneath
The sewer.
the sewer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of like round this corner and just kind of peer over the edge just to see what's around the corner. Okay.
Great.
Fantastic. All right.
Awesome. Good.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that Peach has been doing. Check for if it's locked, if it needs to be
Disarmed.
dealt with trap-wise, stuff like that.
Okay, this room.
Yeah, because he is the only one who has a lockpick set and everything, isn't he?
No,
as
actually,
well.
I think Peach has got the actual tools for the job. I'm just
Yeah.
checking.
Mhm.
This room contains 6 tattered, straw-stuffed mattresses and pretty much nothing else.
Cool.
Must be a small living quarters for this organization.
You can hear sounds of activity coming from beyond the next door.
Uh-oh.
They playing cards, perhaps?
Is there a keyhole that Cruz can look through?
No keyhole.
Well, dang.
Hmm.
I miss having familiar a lot sometimes.
Well, looks like we might have to just hop right to it, gentlemen. Are we all ready?
Ready.
All right, I'm gonna try and take the stealth approach first, just to see if I can get in there before they notice. But if they immediately notice, I'm just gonna immediately get ready to attack. So, what would you like me to do here? Want me to roll stealth, or just like they automatically know when we just go over initiative?
Yeah, give me a stealth check, and then I might give you advantage on the initiative order,
Okay.
depending on
So
how
let me
that
see
stealth
the
check is.
stealth. So that would be a 19 with pass without trace. Gotta love that pass without trace, man.
Yeah.
It's such a good spell.
Just getting some stuff
Mm-hmm.
ready here for the next room. Where do
I have a feeling that the D&D 5.5 or 6 or whatever it is that they're making currently is absolutely going to gut Pass Without a Trace because it is so good.
Well, yeah, especially early on. Like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Plus
plus
10 on-
10.
On everyone?
So
Sure, okay.
you're opening that door.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthily. 19 levels
Yes.
of stealth.
Yes. And they're, they're just playing cards, and I happen to see them, and I just unsheath my blade quietly and start approaching.
And suddenly, cue the initiative.
Okay. You see, on the near wall, a man that looks slightly kind of familiar in Gentirum armor and garb. He has a familiar tattoo on his neck, almost like he looks almost kind of like that guy that punched the half orc in the Yawning Portal Tavern way back in the very first section. And he's kind of like having an argument with the other person in this room, who is a gray-skinned dwarf who is trying to use like pieces of broken furniture to barricade the door that he's next to.
Oh.
Interesting.
So he's trying to barricade this door.
Correct.
Cool.
And they're having an argument?
Yeah.
Do I know any details of said argument?
The human is basically like saying to the dwarf, like, "Oi, that's not going to work. Why do you keep trying to do this?" You need to try to plug the gap at the bottom of the door.
Oh man, I am thinking of doing something really dumb. But...
Oh no.
Hey man,
if we want to stop the thing that's on the other side of the door, plug the gap at the bottom of the door. Trying to just like put things up against the
Okay.
door isn't gonna work.
Okay, guys, are we good with going stupid, or we actually just want to take this like by the books?
Well, we don't know what Cruz is like, so I think there's a good character moment for you, yes?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to stroll right into the center,
Perfect.
and I'm like, gentlemen, what seems to be the problem down here?
He's dead. Actually, look
Bad
at
vibes,
him.
man.
He's already dead, isn't he?
And then like they both just like whip around and like look at Cruz in surprise, and they take Cruz's appearance in, and like, we don't know you. You aren't supposed to be here. Roll initiative.
Oh well, had to try.
You had to try.
Oh,
It would've
you
been
I
great if
wanted
it
to
worked.
take the non-lethal approach, but that wasn't gonna happen.
Wait, I got a 4? I thought I got a 1.
You got a nat 1, but your dexterity added a +3 to it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, 3.16. B. Well, lowest of the bunch, and I'm right at the doorway, just trying to listen in.
No, they both got 9.
Hmm.
Yoo-hoo.
For some reason, Cruz isn't on my.
Oh, you know what? I might have accidentally not clicked my token. My bad.
Okay.
I forgot for an entire campaign. So it's, hey, it happened.
Yeah, same here.
Oh,
But I'll argue it was my first campaign through, so.
All right. So these two are immediately hostile towards Cruz. But
do they get a surprise round on me?
no,
Okay.
I don't think it's that bad. But
Are we
Okay.
all immune to surprise?
yeah, you're all immune to surprise anyways, because of
Hmm.
Peach's weapon.
Yep, thanks, Dad.
There you go, Dad.
So
Mhm.
Aldaris gets to actually act first.
Oh,
So you
Does
see.
he?
So,
No, Aldaris has a 4.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Oh wait, why is he at
Yeah.
the top of my? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I see it too.
There we
Why?
go.
What?
There we go.
I
So
started the
it's-
one myself.
There we go. Had to sort it for some reason. Okay, Peach gets to go first. So Peach is still back
Okay.
in the other room, but is somehow aware that, oh no, bad stuff is about to happen.
Okay.
Peach,
Uh,
go silver forth.
Yep. I shall show you all the meaning of haste. So, I hear them go, "You're not supposed to be here," and the sound of weapons being drawn.
Yep.
And I just immediately run in. Bonus action, manifest my echo in front of this fine fellow.
Okay. I will
And
add that.
and I am going to attack. I'm going to attack this person.
Okay. The human.
Yes, the human.
Okay.
With a. I think greatsword. That was working out for me.
Yeah, just the big bonk.
Just a big bonk, the hugest bonk. So
You're
let's-
carrying both a greatsword and a glaive.
Yeah, my
Yep.
father wants me to be safe.
Very safe.
An 18.
Okay, so that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, an 18 hits.
Our bird behemoth.
And with 10 damage.
Okay.
And I have a feature of my Echo called Unleash Incarnation. Whenever I
Oh.
take the attack action, I can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. So my Echo is going to attack the dwarf.
Okay.
The door.
The dwarf.
Oh, the dwarf. Okay, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, he is next to a door, so he's the
Yeah.
dwarf.
The
Yeah.
dwarf.
Yes. Oh no, that's not so great. 10.
10 on that. Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Yeah, but that will be my turn. I do not think I can do anything else.
Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. The kids are asleep. Welcome, welcome,
hey.
Valerie,
Hey.
Valerie
Hey,
and Eric.
hello.
I assume.
Thank you for the raid, guys.
Thank you.
Well,
Welcome
welcome.
to fight action.
Yeah.
Yes. And me literally just walking in and saying hello when they greeting me with weapons.
Oh, just Valerie and their chat. Eric is doing things. Okay.
Eric is doing things.
Welcome regardless.
Actually, just as Swain went around the corner through the door and just said hello, it
Yep.
immediately sent the signal to Valerie saying, "Oh, they're gonna go into combat."
Yeah.
And they come
Perfect.
through the sewer and round the door. Hello.
Hello, we've raided
Hello.
this fight. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, luckily you're no longer actually in sewer. Just like all the bottom of like your armor and clothes is all just like caked
Just
with.
a little dirty.
Just a little smelly.
Yeah.
A little gross.
You're now in tunnels below the sewer.
Just a few eyeballs and the clenched into the armor and pieces and everything.
All right. So the human is looking moderately damaged.
Moderately damaged.
Yeah. The dwarf is completely unfazed, having the hit having missed.
Okay.
Was that it for your turn then, Peach?
Yes,
Or-
that's it for Peach.
Okay. So then we move on to Cruz.
All right. So I draw my weapons. Like, I didn't want to come to this. Please do believe me. So I'm gonna go ahead and first off bonus action cast Ensnaring Strike. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing with my short sword onto the guy to the northeast. Alright. Roll it.
So the dwarf.
The dwarf.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, a
For
20,
the dwarf.
24. That will hit.
Okay, let's roll the damage for that, and then I'll discuss the spell in a second. So 5 piercing, and then he needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. Or be restrained.
It got a 17.
Unfortunate. Alright, and with my extra turn, or extra action I get on first roll, I'm going to spin around and take a swing at the human as well.
Okay. Yeah, a 20 will hit.
Dang.
Alright. Ooh. Damage.
And down goes the human.
Woohoo!
We could have just talked this out, honestly. And then I just move up and just stare menacingly at the dwarf.
Okay. Basil?
I'm gonna hightail it into this room. When I see the dwarf, do I immediately recognize the dwarf as a poison immune species?
Yes.
Okay. I will just kind of go for the regular bolts of the crossbow behind the back underneath like the giant big round pack, pull one out, regrettably like put it in and look really dejected that I have to shoot a normal crossbow bolt at this dude.
Of course
I-
you would be.
Yeah, I'll just take a regular old attack.
14 does not hit.
It's really just not being able to use poison. My heart wasn't in it. And then that's it. That's all I got. I just kind of like, I look back at the room. There's one left. I'll call out to the 3 in the other room.
Okay.
All right. I will walk around this way and stick my head out around this corner and see this guy right here and see this guy dead and see them attacking, and I will cast a firebolt at him.
Oh.
Not a fireball, a firebolt. Don't worry.
It would be the entire room and half of the next room. It would be great.
Does 19 hit?
A 19 does
That
indeed
should-
hit.
Nice.
Well, duh. Obviously.
8 damage.
Okay.
I think I just made a dwarven torch for us. Good lord, Aldaris is in behind Rainier.
He's just looking ever so slightly singed around the edges, but he doesn't seem to have been phased that much.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll move back into this room then, out of everybody's way.
One big mighty dwarf.
I gotta look back at Tam, and Tam is in the other room, and I'm just like, wait, what? Wait.
Okay. So that's it for Tam. Then now it's the dwarf's turn.
Have at you, foul scum.
Oh, I need to double check on something. Classes, fighter, Echo Knight.
Are you checking my Echo Knight's AC? My Echo's AC?
Uh,
My AC is forever 5.
I'm trying to determine if the Echo actually like blocks its space.
It says that it occupies its space. It is
Okay.
the same size as me, and it occupies its space.
Okay. So it can't be moved through.
No. I'm assuming that if you
Yeah.
wanted to move through it, you would be using the same rules as for another creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, but I just wanted to double check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But so the dwarf starts growling something and waving its hands around, and then a magical blue outline comes around the dwarf, and then he goes bloop and disappears.
I have blind sight to 10 feet.
Okay.
So
Okay. Then you notice that like he's only turned invisible.
okay. Is he attempting to move?
Yes.
Okay, because as a reaction, I can make an opportunity attack from my Echo space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he was basically going to like try to move diagonally.
Okay. Opportunity attack.
Okay, You get the opportunity
Never
to
see
attack
it
on,
coming.
on the invisible dwarf.
Yep. Bonk. Oh no, it's terrible. It's only an 8.
Yeah, that does not hit.
It does not hit.
Where'd he go?
He's invisible.
Oh,
As
okay,
long as
well,
he's within 10 feet of me,
Okay.
I know where he is.
Okay.
So
He-
Peach just starts pointing.
There.
Yeah, there. He is
Fair.
beside me.
um. But that going invisible did use his action, so it's just trying to gain a tactical advantage. But it just kind of moved him down a little bit. So that's it for its turn.
So it could be surrounded even more.
Yeah. So you
Just-
see Peach. So you see actual Peach just point with the great sword, like he is right there.
So now we have Renair. 10, 15, 20. So Renair comes running in
Well, here's another crit. Let's go.
past the doorway.
Another Shakuna's moment.
And he'll try to swashbuckle, rapier, multi-attack.
Ever been swashbuckled before?
And he gets an 18 and a 14. And the 18 hits, but the 14 does not. So that'll be 8 damage.
Reasonable.
Okay.
Oh my god, Aldaris gets to move!
Aldaris.
And then it's Aldaris' turn. But things are looking pretty crowded.
Just a little bit.
Neverember could move through me to the other side of me
at
the end of his attack.
Sure, he'll do that.
And I'm a monk, so I got that.
I mean, literally just bouncing off the walls and getting over to it. So-
Okay. Let's see. We have speed as a 55 feet, so that's how many?
That's 11 squares.
You could go anywhere. That
Yeah.
You,
You
see on the
could
map.
probably circle
Yeah.
around the room and say hi on the way out.
Yeah.
You are extremely fast.
Yeah, monks for you, baby.
Monks.
Monk plus mobile. Plus,
Yeah, I forgot. He's got that.
He is gonna speed around, so he's behind the dwarf, and just go flurry on him. Just go punching him up.
okay.
Can I do that at advantage?
I
I mean, he's heavily crowded, but
He's also still technically invisible.
yeah,
yeah,
that would be, if anything, cause you have problems. So maybe it equals out, if anything.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
equal out. So just regular attack.
Yep.
I'm helpfully pointing exactly where he is, so it cancels
son
out
of a
the.
Bitch!
Oh
Critical
lord!
miss.
Second that one in a row. Wild.
All
That's
right.
crazy.
Holy moly!
Want a flurry of blows?
Yeah, now seems like
Did you want
you're
to
due
spend
for
the
a nat
key
20.
point to do some extra attacking?
Yep.
Okay.
I thought it was.
That's
Okay,
gotta hit.
Okay, that's better. Yes.
That's way better. 10 points better. In fact.
That's gonna hit, right?
16? Maybe. Depends. We know a 14
So,
didn't hit.
if you're using Flurry of Blows, you get to do it two attacks.
Yeah, we're just. I think. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, the first one is a 16, which does hit.
Now you can roll again to do another attack.
Let's see how this one goes. Okay, 5 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Okay.
How long would it? I mean, I could probably do another flurry, add another.
So you
So
still have one more attack.
you still have one more attack from Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, but how long will it take? A short rest or long rest before next time I can do it?
Oh, it's a
Key points are on short. Yeah. Warlocks and monks are really happy with short rest.
Oh, come on, people. We know we're gonna pancake this dude. Sorry, dwarf.
So you have 3 key points currently. And
Oh,
you
well.
used 1, so you still can do this 2 more times before a short
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, I just did. But yeah,
But an 11
you-
does not hit.
Only used it once.
so just
Yeah, you only use flurry blows once. It gives you 2 attacks, so you're good.
Do you have any kind
Yeah,
of flavor of how you want to explain how you're trying to like punch him, or? Because it like in my mind, it's like the first one, like you try to like left hook, but it, like he like, because he's invisible, it misses. But then like the second one is like a right hook and it catches him right across the jaw, does a bunch of damage. But then like the third one is you just kind of like jab right into his armor, but it's not quite enough to like do damage through the armor.
I want to say it goes more like a kick, but
Oh, yeah.
sounds better with a punch.
Sure. All right.
And
Any-
with that, he flees back to just keep Tam safe and to watch the door in case our slithering invisible dwarf tries to make a run for it.
Would that trigger an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, so you're no longer Shakunis, which means you don't get that where you can just leave because you're gonna get attacks of opportunity if you leave the threat range.
Yeah.
Yeah, rogues are incredibly good for like just ease of battle because you can just be like, I'm gonna stab you and then goodbye.
Yeah, because they can just disengage on bonus.
Mm-hmm. So you'll stay where you are?
Yep.
Stay in that position then? Okay. Alright. Then we'll continue on to Peach.
Bonk.
Yeah, like, it's gonna go real bad
Alright.
for this guy, real quick.
Also, he did take damage, so he's actually now visible again.
Okay. Unfortunately, I did not bonk good,
No,
No.
but
doesn't.
you know what? I'll action surge.
Okay.
Nice.
Doesn't manage to cut through his armor. First strike.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bonk again.
Biggest bunkus.
Please bonk.
Oh, why don't you just teleport above him and just go bonk with
Oh!
Ooh,
critical
the
hit
biggest
bonk.
Bonk.
That's how you bonk.
This is how we bonk.
That's
Alright.
the way. The Peach goes bonking.
Okay, so rolling for damage. Here's the first one.
Well,
Is it-
he gives you the full amount of the first one, so then you get
That's
that
right.
11 on top of it. So you get
Okay.
23.
A 23 bonk. Level 23 bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
gone,
yeah.
I think.
Is it with the flat of the blade too, so it makes the most amount of noise humanly possible? Are you trying to
Just
send a
echoes.
message
Um,
to everyone else here?
funny enough, he actually only had 11 hit points left, so.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
well,
gone.
All right. Okay.
You want to
Okay.
get information out of him? He's nope.
Nope.
So you strike the dwarf down with your great sword. Do you want to tell us how you do so in any specific kind of flavor?
I think what Peach does is that he winds up to like do an overhand like chop down.
Mm-hmm.
So he like basically leaps up with all 6 feet of feathered muscle and then just brings it straight down on like Right through him, maybe. He just
Just
bisects this guy.
right through the clavicle, straight down.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Then he straightens up from the crouch and goes, "Well, I do believe he is quite beside himself."
Uh,
Basil laughs way too loud. There's blood all
Nicely
over Basil
done.
from the bisection. He's just hysterical laughing. Oh man, that's a good one. I don't think I one-liners that much.
Good one. Yes. All right. Well, we no information to gather from these folks, I'd imagine.
I guess I will start searching the two halves of the person I left behind.
Okay. He was carrying a war pick and a javelin and was wearing some scale mail.
I just hold out the bag of holding. Anything we can't really carry with our hands.
Oh my god.
No notes or money or anything.
No notes, no money.
Mm-hmm. What about the human fellow?
He was just carrying a scimitar, a light crossbow, and was wearing his leather armor. No notes or money.
Well, unfortunately, Peach is not interested in any of those things. So he just looks up and sadly announces to the group that nothing useful was found.
I'm shoving scale
While
in my
that's going
bag of
on, I'm
holding.
gonna go. Sorry.
That's it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and see, because I obviously heard what they were talking about. I'm gonna see if I can hear anything beyond the door that's currently somewhat barricaded sloppily.
Yes. Okay.
Want me to
I imagine
roll?
the prisoners actually didn't have much. It would be like the prisoner scene from Count of Monte Cristo.
Give me a perception check if you're trying to listen at that door. 13.
Mhm.
Okay, you can kind of hear some squelching and gloopy noises.
Ew.
Sounds delectable.
Would I have any concept of what it is, perhaps, based on the sounds it's making? And based on the description of them telling us that there's something that can go under the door.
I should probably get you to make a check for me of some kind.
Of course, I'm just trying to say if it's even
Um,
possible for me to even conclude anything from it.
Survival?
Yeah. Nature or survival, maybe?
I am happy to do a survival check. Hey.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Okay, well, then
Hey.
The sounds, baby.
you would be reasonably certain that there's probably some kind of ooze or pudding or something like that on the other side of that door.
I'm just gonna go ahead and step away from the door ever so slightly and like, let's not go in there.
I'll
Why?
listen at this door to see if there is anything behind it.
What's in the left door?
Have you ever heard of like any creatures that melt armor
All the time.
or just
Every day.
okay, think of a cube-like
Is there one in there?
creature. There might be.
Basil's gonna start walking over to the door.
Wait, no.
Okay, what?
I got a
We-
4 to listen
We
at
don't
this
know
door,
how
so...
large this thing is. I've only got an idea. We don't know how big this thing is.
Yeah, but it's poison. I can make poisons out of it. You're gonna start going to take stuff off of the door.
Some of us are in more heavier metallic gear here. It would not be great for them.
So no.
I mean, we can, but I'd probably get the approval of the entire party first.
I got a 4 to listening at this door, so I'm just going to say that I don't know what's behind this door.
Yeah.
So someone else can see if that will take us anywhere different. Because I guess if it leads to the same door as the ooze, then we can mark like this path off as a no-go and then try and backtrack.
I will finally walk into the room and go,
It sounds like all the fighting has stopped. Oh my god!
and I'll look at the
Oh my
bisected
god! Heart attack!
dwarf.
Ah!
Is that some of your work, Peach?
Yes. I got
Oh.
very excited.
Apparently. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Please don't open the door. There may be a dangerous ooze behind it.
Yeah, so we should open it
That sounds
and kill it,
terrifying.
and then take the. No, okay, so no one's just on board with. Okay, all right.
Well, I am not sure about the second door. Somebody else should listen to it.
And Renair just like steps up and decides to just open the door.
Oh, he's just like, I'm done. I'm going.
Yeah, the bottom door though. So it might go somewhere different.
Oh, okay.
Cool, it does. Nice.
So Aldaris turns towards Peach and asks, "Do you feel better wearing the armor now?"
Well, it was not the armor that cut him in half.
Very true. Very true.
And then I follow Renair down the hallway.
Well,
are
he
these-
he just kind of like opened the door and like took a quick peek around. And he's like, empty hallway.
In that case, what I'll do is I will gesture in the Ranger/Cruise first, because that's how things have been going so far.
Since I know we have our halfling here that would really like to go into this next room, let's take a vote. Do any of you want to possibly tangle with an ooze?
Basil is just raising his hand, like straining as he's standing on tiptoes.
When my father told me anything about oozes,
So some like really basic concepts.
okay.
I mean,
I would highly suggest if we do go for it, Peach, you should actually stay out here.
That like they're amorphous and they can like squeeze through narrow spaces and that they dissolve things really fast.
I have no problem lighting it on fire, but I don't think that's what Basil would want me to do.
No. We gotta bottle it in like a lot of bottles. So we gotta puncture it somehow and really just get it all out into bottles that are magically sealed.
I don't really do puncture.
Oh yeah, no.
I've got some tools for the job, but it would not most likely help too much.
It possibly would require a trap, a magical trap.
I, as the player, have to stress enough. We should not go into this room. I really need to break this illusion real quick. We can't go into this room. It's so totally bad for us. Basil will never.
I have to second that because my first time creating Shakunas, I had to tangle with a big block of ooze.
So, from what looks like, is that aside from Basil, pretty much everyone's like, yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. I take out the leather armor that I got from the human. I just shove it under the door.
Okay.
Well, we might as well preserve it so we can come back if we want. All right.
Yeah, I reassure Basil saying, we can take care of it on the way out if we are not exhausted.
I go ahead and
Really?
I pass by Peach, and I'm going like, make sure he doesn't run back behind us and go for it while we're moving forward.
Yeah, so I follow behind Cruz because maybe there are more doors to unlock and things like that, and my echo just kind of ushers Basil along, like,
yeah.
come on.
As long as we can come
Okay.
back for it.
Poking around the corner, going down the hallway.
Yep.
Well,
All of a sudden, on my left, there's something in my way.
Aldaris is going to stick nearby Basil because he has an inkling he may actually go back and try.
mhm.
Well, I
I'm
guess
going to keep my echo around, and I'm just going to specify it's always within 15 feet of me.
okay. I guess technically you don't see this room right away because there are stairs that lead up about like 8 to 10 feet.
All right. So I'm gonna first get up to the stairs. Do I hear anything as I'm starting to approach the stairs?
Yeah, you definitely would.
Okay. Can I try to discern what's going on, or should I just very peek my head over the top of the steps, essentially, just to see what's there?
Wait. So, like, are you just trying to listen, or are you trying to peek over as in addition? Like,
I'd like to go and listen what's going on exactly.
Okay. You can hear a gruff voice, speaking, but this conversation seems to be one-sided. And the gruff voice is speaking in Orcish.
I understand that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So then you can understand in Orcish that it's saying something like, well, we thought this was the right guy. Maybe we can still get some kind of useful information out of him. And it's like, yeah.
All right.
What do you want me to do? And then silence, and then well, do we have any more people we can send back out?
All right. So I'm gonna go
Whoever
ahead.
does talk, can translate Orcish, or from Aldaris.
Well, Cruz was saying that he understands.
Yeah. I one of the languages I have is Orcish.
Oh.
So I'd be able to understand it and then pass that on to you guys, which I would. But then I go ahead and put my talon up to my mouth and just kind of put a silent shh. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of very slowly make my way up the stairs, but kind of be on I'm not army crawling, but the idea is I'm keeping low as I'm ascending the stairs.
I will stealth along with you.
Same.
Okay.
Uh,
Everyone that's
Yep.
trying to sneak up, give me stealth checks, please.
Do we still have passive out trace?
yes.
I like-
Yeah, that lasts for a while, doesn't it?
It lasts an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah. So 32.
32, 32, 33,
I got a
29.
Is that good or?
Yeah.
I got a 12.
But I think you're all the way in the back, though, so you're not actually up with us.
Technically, I have a 16 because I rolled at disadvantage.
Oh,
but
right.
I imagine
Yes.
16 is still fine.
Yep.
So, am I now close enough to actually see multiple characters at this point, or?
Yeah, as you peek above the top of the steps, I'll read this thing. Threadbare curtains hang on the east wall of a long hall, in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on the chest of a male human with wavy red-blonde hair. Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin, 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth.
What?
It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with clawed feet.
Oh, son of a...
Anyone
you
play
really
Baldur's
putting
Gate 3?
Are you really sticking a mind flayer
All
on us at
right,
level
let me
3?
insight to see if I know what this creature is in the back. Son of a...
Yeah.
When I zoomed in to see what these were, I was like, huh.
You want me to roll survival or insight real quick, Shadow?
Let's make it like a history check.
history. Oh God. Okay, that's
Okay,
bad
I'll
for
roll
me.
history too. Why not? 11 for Peach.
Well,
All right, listen, gang. I didn't want to whip it out.
You've only ever heard tales of such creatures, and that you've heard the term mind flayer thrown about these creatures with tentacles, but you don't really remember much about them. But
what about Basil? He got a 15.
I study anatomy for a
Yeah.
living.
well, but Basil, I don't know if you would be able to see.
Oh yeah, you'd
Yeah,
be kind of.
Oh,
I'd have to
yeah.
hear. If someone told this to me, I could then understand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
that's
so
why
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
go
roll,
ahead
because I'm
and-
all the way at the back. I was like,
I'm gonna
I ain't seen
describe to him, like I'm gonna kind of like in a hushed tone, like there's a cloaked figure with tentacles
Oh, like an
at the
octopus?
far end of the stairwell or far end of the hallway.
Okay. Do they have
It
like legs?
seems to be holding a brain that's moving.
Okay.
Peach just looks around with his head turned fully to like look at everybody while he's still crouched being stealthy. And he just whispers, "My father is going to be so disappointed in me."
So
It's a good
so
thing you have
this-
that full plate.
Yeah. So Basil, you understand enough of this description to basically know that you should be terrified.
so we need to leave. Like this is not for us.
But I also unfortunately see our query.
Yeah.
See, I didn't see him on the when I looked at the things because someone here named Floon, and I don't think we're looking for that person. So it was really concerning to me that we just came and did all this for nothing.
Well, he unfortunately matches the description.
Yeah, we can
Um,
see that he looks like Renair, and we know that we're looking for someone that looks like Renair, so the name of this person is not important.
Okay, so here is my question for you: is this money worth your life? I don't know. I don't like my brain getting sucked out.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what happened. There's like a thing in there, and it comes and it like. Have you ever? I was gonna say a Capri Sun, which is a wild dip here for D&D. Have you ever had like a very thick milkshake, and they give you that big straw?
Uh-huh.
That comes out of their mouth, and then they put that in your head, and then like the milkshake, your brain is the milkshake, and then they drink it.
Oh.
So we gotta leave.
Oh.
I whisper, "My father has told me on numerous occasions that I act in a brainless manner, so I am safe."
I can't help but like chuckle a tiny bit.
And with the party now being scared of what seems to be in front of them, we will end on a cliffhanger. Since
Oh,
it is
no!
since it is 10,
Oh yes.
10 minutes until our usually scheduled end time.
Why would you do that? Shadow, why would you do that?
So next
You
time
just blame me. Blame me.
we're going to be fighting a Mind Flayer, a Brain, and I guess a Sorcerer, because he said he had a fist that was on fire. That's generally a Sorcerer thing, I think.
Yeah, there's a half orc in robes looking at the mind flayer, and he has like a fist raised up that's cloaked in flames. He has his like knee, like leg up, and like foot on top of Floon, who's like kind of like splayed on the floor. And who knows? Like, I mean, would the mind flayer actually want to engage with battle with you? Who knows?
Could I jam up its drinking tube with mayonnaise? Yes, no?
All right. Well, that is to be determined next time.
Next time.
Next time.
I'm gonna come with so many wild plans for this. You can't leave me with.
Oh, I've already got a couple of ideas in the back of my head of what we could do here, because I actually do have spell that might help. We'll see.
I still have the alter self potion too, so someone could go deep undercover for this.
I already have my echo in play, so my thought is I'm going to teleport it behind the sorcerer, switch places with it, and then bonk.
All right.
You do. I think you have the video playing in the background.
No, I just have the music
Ah, okay.
because we're just transitioning to wrapping up and doing outro stuff.
Gotcha.
I do have 4 things of potent poison, which I can apply to everyone's weapons. Just a casual 2d8 of damage extra if they fail a DC 14 con.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
I
don't
like
know
that
if
the
we
bad
wanna...
guys are having this conversation going on, and all of us are just at the stairs, like poisoning our
shit.
weapons.
Oh fuck, dude, we gotta get in there. Gotta save that Bagmark guy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My father is going to be so angry.
I'm excited for what seems like is going to be a very difficult fight.
Yeah.
Because like the last couple fights we've kind of breezed through.
It's a little different when you have something that's a CR7.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's really, if your brain gets sucked, your character's dead. Like, there's no healing. There's
No.
no revive.
No.
Yeah, and like, I didn't make any changes to this encounter. And remember that
boy.
in the adventure as written, this is a level 1 party.
What?
Wild.
It's someone pretending to be a mind flayer. It's gotta be. We get up and it's paper mache stuff.
And pull the mask off. It was Old Man Winters the whole time.
Bolo, why'd you do this?
And like, I would have gotten away with it too.
Exactly.
No, it was Armin Eleron.
From out of the blue.
Yeah. So, I think that was a decent session. I was kind of expecting that you might get through the boss battle, but we had some delay at the start with waiting for Drew and some other stuff.
Yeah, jeez, Drew.
Yeah,
How
that
dare
was.
you be responsible?
We
That's
thought
like
This is why he woke up damaged.
But
we thought you
the-
were allergic to pollen, but in reality, you were allergic to fun.
It's like the meme that Shadowed posted last time. Where it's like, it's me, I'm the problem.
yeah. Because I was
All in
not
all.
feeling well that day, so I was like, "Hi, it's me. I'm the problem." From that Taylor Swift music video.
Don't worry. At some point, I think like every one of us is gonna have like something come. It's like, oh no, we screwed up the session because of it.
It happens.
It's gonna happen one at a time.
It definitely happens. Scheduling is the greatest enemy of D&D.
Indeed.
CR20 monster, CR47 monster.
There you go,
Impossible.
47. Because like, is it is a
Yeah,
Tarask?
DC 30 check.
A Tarask is CR30 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
I just want to be wandering around in Waterdeep, though.
Well, Aldaris,
Good session.
Echo Alpha, you were here to play with us tonight, and you got to hit
Hey.
stuff.
Hey.
You got to hit stuff. How did
Yep.
you feel about tonight?
It was fun.
Yep.
I've been too busy to watch VODs, but I'm gonna do that in 2 weeks' time because I've watched VODs more closely to the actual next session, so it helps me remember more better.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, fun. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Blue Sky at EchoAlpha_X5 or Echo Alpha X5 together. And yeah, we are wrapping up early because I have to get to bed early because
Yep.
it is almost 5 in the morning, people. I live in Europe.
Oh boy.
Goddamn Americans.
Sorry.
Is now
Canadians.
is now a bad time to bring up that it'll be even worse next time because your time change will go into effect?
Let's just not mention that.
It doesn't matter because we started at the same time then as well.
We'll discuss.
Yeah, just push. Yeah.
Anyway,
It will be worse possibly for ArvCon because that's in 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's in May.
Yep, late May.
Yep.
But yeah, been fun. So you know where you can find me.
Thank you. Drew, any thoughts? You were pretty quiet this session, but I imagine that's probably because of the allergy meds.
Yeah, that's because my allergies have been kicking up, and I was taking meds, and it was awful. But no, I had a fun time.
Good.
I always enjoy myself, whether I'm doing stuff or watching you guys do stuff. But
It's Wednesday's always a good day for Drew.
yeah, Wednesday's always a good day for me because I either get paid or I get to play D&D.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
I always have something to look forward to on Wednesdays. But yes, I am Drew the Damager. You can find me at my own Twitch channel at Drew the Damager and on Blue Sky and on YouTube. And I think that's all I got.
All right. Thank you very much. Tilted, do you have anything from
Hey.
tonight that you want to talk about? Or
As always, I had a great time. Once again, I always want to thank you guys for the opportunity to play. Like it really is something I look forward to on a bi-weekly basis. So, thanks for that. I always enjoy the chaoticness of the two Aarakocra that shouldn't exist in a setting known as Waterdeep. But I also have to enjoy Basil huffing whatever he can get his hands on. And then it was nice to finally get Echo in on one of these sessions. I hope that we can continue to get you in, but it's completely understandable that you obviously have way longer having to stay up for all this, so it makes sense that you weren't able to. Drew, I hope you get better. And yeah, I had a great time. So you can catch me over at twitch.tv/tiltedgaming, and that's with a 1 instead of an I on the first I. I play mostly RPG games. I usually am on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday around 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So feel free to catch me there, and I look forward to the next time we go ahead and play again.
all right. And of course, now we have Mr. Hoodie, aka Oh My God, a Truck, formerly known as No Quarter TV.
Hey, what's up? It's Hoodie,
Okay,
your
Emo
boy.
Phillips.
You need to go and change your name again so we can just
No.
keep it going.
No, I changed it back. I don't want to. I had to wait years. Okay, so I was originally Oh My God, a Truck, and then people got my name from me when I changed it to No Quarter, and then they sat on the name. Shadowed.
I did not. It was only you brought up. I was like, you brought it up one time when you were streaming, and you're like, "Hey, I wonder if that name's available yet." And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it is."
So I've gotten the name back. I'm never gonna get off it. It's my name. I'm keeping it forever. I'm Oh My God, a Truck on Twitch, on Blue Sky, on I don't know other stuff. I mean, I'm Oh My God, a Truck everywhere. If you search Oh My God, a Truck as a username, it's probably me. Don't steal it. It's mine. Dibs. 100% dibs.
Well, just as long as somebody tells Emo Phillips.
I had a great time tonight. Oh no, first let's do the plug. I stream every night, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Generally every night I do D&Ds on Sunday. It's called Sometimes on Sunday D&D because we only do it sometimes. I don't talk about when that sometimes is. So I guess it's like a roll of the dice, which is great because it's D&D. I had a great time. I enjoy being a gremlin all the time in every character I ever make. I can't stop it. I really wanted to make Basil a good sweet boy, but I just can't do it. He's got to be grimy and dirty and gross. It's got to be like that weird conflict of being like a sweet innocent cherub mixed with when he's in a combat situation. It's the grossest dude in the world, and I love it. It's a great dichotomy. I'll choose it every time.
And you managed to get some cool juices from the.
I'm gonna use every bit of juice I can get. when we finally get the money, I'm also gonna make a lot of potions and poison. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of poisons, and then
Uh,
some potions.
Y'all were lucky that Renair was able to get up there and kill it before it was able to use any of its I-beam things on any of you.
That's
Alright.
okay. Now you can murder us with a mind flayer NBD.
Yeah, I mean, sheesh.
Yeah,
I do have a plan, though.
Did that baby beholder have a cone of anti-magic?
Not anti-magic, no.
Oh, okay.
Just a
Yeah, 'cause
disintegration
it's-
ray. No, no.
As soon
no
as
big
it
deal.
popped up, I was like, "Oh, great! I'm gonna be useless."
You're gonna be an old man.
A dead one.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be thinking about this for 2 weeks.
But then
Are we gonna fight
our
that?
but then our NPC killed it, and then before I even got to go, so I was like, "Oh, good!
Mhm.
Don't have to worry about it."
How much damage did he do again? It was like 32?
30 something.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, it was quite a turn.
That's it for me. I don't think I have anything else to say. All of the matter of myself.
All
So
right. Good. Yeah. Looks like Renair. He has a CR3.
that seems pretty big for
Yeah.
level 1s.
Presumably, he's the one that remains alive in a level 1 party and then does the rest of the heist by himself.
There it is.
That sounds about right.
Well, he's only tagging along to rescue his friend at this point.
Oh, cool. He can fight the mind flayer.
Yeah. He can lose his brain.
Well, we'll move along to Yoi.
Yeah.
Peach seemed to have a good time this session.
Peach had a very excited time. Although he is definitely dreading going back to his dad and being like, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only
But-
one mind flayer. It's not like 2 mind flayers. It's only the
Yeah,
one.
that's true. Also, this is the highest AC character I have ever played, so that's kind of interesting. I have to get out of my mindset of playing very squishy characters and just remember, oh, okay, I can probably take some hits.
Yeah, I was trying to get in there. Just like, hit me, Shannon.
It seems like Echo needs to say goodnight.
Yep.
Yep.
So we'll wrap things up here.
And we all forgot one important thing.
Well,
Happy Easter.
Yes, happy
Oh.
Easter, everybody.
What?
Yeah, I guess because our next session won't be until after.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
First week of April.
Oh.
March 29th is Good Friday.
Yep.
I just know that because I get the day off. All
Nice.
right. So thanks to Arv for hosting our campaign on his channel. Make sure to check out his stuff through all the commands that you can do in the chat. Other than
Or
that,
get a link tree.
yeah. Other than that, this is the Shadow Crew Adventures Community D&D signing off. Catch you in a couple weeks. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks to the kids are asleep for the raid. We'll go off to the video for an outro, and if I can find someone to raid, we might do that. But other than that, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.